What's good? Ramon Carter here with Gut Check, wishing you a happy New Year. Yes, a happy and a prosperous New Year, man. You know, we talked about 2020, it has left us, and I'm always excited for a new year no matter what, because I'm always excited about an increase in my productivity. I'm always excited about doing a brutal self-assessment of the last year and seeing where I can make improvements, seeing where I can cut the fat so that I can get the compound effect of my efforts and move forward even the more rapidly, right? And so today I want to let you guys know that time is a blessing. Time is a blessing. You know, from the poorest person in the world to the richest person in the world, we all have one thing in common, and that is 24 hours in a day, 52 weeks in a year, 365 days in a year, right? And so nobody has more or less time than another. So it stands to reason that it's how we work our time. It's how we use our time that gives us the ability to be able to do the things that we want to do that are going to take us to the next level and prepare us for this growth that we experience. Gut Check is about what? Living your authentic identity. That is living as the person you were divinely and masterfully created to be. And in order for you to do that, in order for you to begin that journey, you're going to have to find time for personal improvement. You're going to have to find time to build the systems, to build the business. You're going to have to find time to reflect and grow and create and figure out what it is that you're going to serve to the world with excellence and mastery. And you can't do that by wasting your time. Let's look at it like this. What did you do the last full week of the year? Let's leave Christmas and New Year's out of it because that's different. It's holidays. But before that, what was your routine? You woke up at a certain time. Your day was filled with either work or different things you had to do. You came home and just look at your time. How much TV did you watch? How much social media did you, scroll through? How much unproductive time was there? Because what we know and what we've learned is if you string together great days, you have a great week, great month, great year, right? And so that's what we're striving for. So let's start with, like I said on my live on Friday night, let's start with this being the first full week of January, right? We're going to just look at 1 month. We want to make January an exceptional month. That means we have to have 4 great weeks, which means we have to have 31 great days. Sit down at some time today and plan out your week. Plan out your week. What are you going to do for personal development this week? You should always be reading something, watching a YouTube, watching an influencer such as myself or somebody that has information that you need. You should always be in the business of thinking, right? Take an hour a day to think. Just think creatively. What would you love to do? What would you like to do? If there is something that you're doing right now, what are the innovations that are coming to this thing, right? How can you innovate? How can you be a step ahead or a cut above the status quo of what's going on right now? Forget about being on par. You want to be under par. You want to be right ahead of the curve, right? Because that's where you're able to serve the most people. And that's where you're able to get the most value because you're bringing something to the marketplace or you're bringing something to the service arena that no one else is doing quite like you. And those are the things, those are the activities that you should be engaging yourself with in a weekly basis. Things that are going to foster growth, things that are going to foster momentum, things that are going to push you, things that are going to break old habits and shift old paradigms so that you're moving from a lack consciousness to an abundance consciousness, right? You understand that there's more than enough, that you can grab what you need from everywhere. The opportunities avail themselves to those who see problems as problems to be solved so that they may gain the opportunity from them, right? We're going to do the work in 2021. We're not going to just dream in 21. We're not going to just be hearers of the word in 2021, but we're going to be doers of the word in 2021. We're going to do those things that are pushing us towards success. Success is your pursuit of a worthy goal or a worthy ideal. And that's the space and the place that we want to be in. Listen, I thank you guys as always. Listen, the book is out right now. Pre-sale is over. So, those gifts have been taken off the table, but they're still available. Gutcheckai.com or click the link in the bio. And that's a great way to start, man. I give you tips and steps on how to move forward so that you can design this life that you were designed to live anywhere, so that you can place yourself in the environment that you were made to be in, right? Fishes are going to find their way to the ocean. Birds are going to find their way to the sky. But first, you have to understand that time is valuable, that time is a blessing, and that you have to use it wisely. As always, I leave you with these 3 thoughts. I want you to think abundance. I want you to focus on growth, create, never compete. Thanks, and God bless.